This is used to fill up gas cartridges. Looks like the gas is used to light up the ship. This should work.
What are you doing there? You're gonna kill us both.
I don't know. The machine just sprung to life.
Machine? To me that sounds more like a monster breathing. Somewhere deep down inside the belly of the ship.
I couldn't have known something like this would happen.
Well, apart from the sound, nothing has changed. Which is a good thing, because I don't think I could survive a second ship sinking today.
Now if this isn't gonna help me, nothing is. The pipe should be filled with gas again, so the lamp should work again. I feel watched, but it looks so deserted. Probably just my imagination. What's a piece of machinery like this doing on a sailing ship? Maybe I can use the cog somewhere. You can make many things out of leather. The doors of this metal locker are terribly rusty. A giant clock. Looks like someone built it from old parts that he collected. Nothing's happening. The clock doesn't seem to be working. The cord's torn off. Everything seems to be in quite a shabby state. Maybe just the wind? Hello? Is anybody here? I'm shipwrecked and I need some help. Hello? It would be pure suicide if I try to climb down there. Well, now I can go fishing. One step closer to a fishing rod. It looks out onto the bow of the ship, but it's rather small and the screws are rusted tight. There's no way that I could get through there. Ouch! I need to be more careful. look at this. The workbench is functional. Cure-proof alcohol. That might be helpful. Part of a ship's plan. These bottles still look pretty clean. Rainwater is constantly dripping into the pot. Its enamel coating doesn't seem to be damaged.
I'm sure that this fresh water will be helpful.
The nails are sticking out, and the planks are barely being held together.
I've managed to pull all the rusty nails out of that crate with the pliers. Now I'm left with a few planks and one halfway okay nail.
The old workbench hasn't been used in a while. It's coated thick with dirt and strewn with rusty nails. The workbench is functional.
I've bent the nail. It's a hook now. Looks very professional.
These kinds of pipes on a sailing ship. Somehow that doesn't seem to fit together. Wait. Do I hear voices? Lex, is that you? Calm down, Anna. It's probably just the wind.
Damn! Very short, small metal pin just broke. It was holding the pump arm in place. But if I could find something that's roughly the same size and shape, I should be able to repair the stairs with these planks. Not too shabby.
What's that? The plan shows a ventilation shaft between the captain's quarters and another room.
Anna! Can you hear me?
I should hurry and help Lex. Where can I find some bandages?
Damn it! Where were you for so long? And what was that noise? Are you trying to sink this thing?
I'm really sorry that I was away for so long.
Well, who can really tell what time it is on this mysterious ship?
I broke through a rotten staircase and ended up in the mess hall.
The crew?
Not a trace. I think the ship's abandoned.
Well, I don't think so. I can hear these strange sounds, and everything seems to be moving.
I think it's high time to stop your bleeding.
I haven't given up hope that you'll find some proper bandages. Maybe there's a doctor on board. Or there was one on board.
As if it was looking at me. That's strange. I feel a faint draft. Maybe there's something behind the books. There is, in fact, a ventilation grid behind the books. Screws hold it in place. Now I can take a closer look at the ventilation shaft. Insulating material could come in useful. The skull drill lies too deep down the shaft. I can't reach it like this. I did it! I've managed to use the fishing rod to hook out the skull drill. hatch in the hull. It's very rusty. Even if it were open, it would only... The door is locked. I've drilled the lock open. A physician's diary. The last entries are about a sailor who crushed his hand. It also mentions a sub contains musty sheets and overalls. A Bible. It's been opened, and one paragraph's been marked. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. The bedpan looks like a tiny oven. Be useful things in there.
There are bandages, a thin thread, and a needle in the bag.
Pictures of human organs. There's something strange about this picture. It looks as if there's something pushed against it from the back.
Lex? Lex! What are you doing there? Shouldn't you be lying down?
This is starting to give me the creeps. See, I wanted to read the ship's log, but I didn't get too far.
What do you mean?
I think that the last entry was made a couple of weeks ago, but I'm not completely sure because the cover sheet with the year printed on it was missing. And the words started to blur, right in front of my eyes, as if the book refused to be read by me.
Just stop it! Your mind is playing tricks on you.
The pages at the back are written in Portuguese, but I can hardly see a thing, and my head aches like hell. I think I need a painkiller before I can try to see if I can read it.
But...
So, did you find something?
I found both.
Thank God. You're brilliant. I've got to take a rest. I don't feel well. Quite weak. Maybe it was a mistake to board this ship.
What are you talking about?
I've got a really bad feeling about this ship. As if it doesn't want us to be here. Wait. I've got something for you.
That's my bag. Where did you... Did you steal it?
It kind of fell into my hand when we were in the water. I'm sorry?
Oh well. At least you're giving it back to me. It's not much, but at least I've got some of my belongings back. I'll cut the leather into shape. I'll sew it together. Looks like a sick room. Maybe I can find medicine for Lex in here. But the crates are in my way. I need to get rid of them somehow.
The wheel always turns right.
The belt is making the cylinder turn. I reckon that I need a second belt. Both belts are in place. Let's see if this works. Who's there? Calm down, Anna. It's just your imagination. What's all this equipment for? Something must have happened. No captain would abandon his ship just like that. Mutiny, maybe? I should take a look around. Maybe I'll find some more clues.
Part of a ship's plan.
I'll assemble it.
It must be a souvenir from one of the cities that the ship has docked at. Thieves are not welcome here. I need something to crack the lock. A chip log. I can determine the ship's speed with it.
Damn. I can't even budge the steering wheel an inch. Something's wrong. The compass is spinning like crazy. How can that be? Oh my god, that scream came from the room behind this door! What kind of strange light is this? I feel so weak.